Hi guys, welcome to the first tutorial for the Modular Sci-Fi Warriors. And in this first video we're going to cover the third-person character blueprint. It's found under the simple character blueprint, and that's because it's a very simple character blueprint. And we also have an advanced character blueprint which we're going to cover in the next video. And the reason why we have two of these is because some people just need something simple to work with that they can drop into a level and start playing with, and then build upon themselves for the purposes that they want to build it for. Okay, and the advanced character blueprint, this is a modular pack. So when you have modular assets, you can customize character colors and you know, the characters. Some people might want something more advanced that can allow them to do that in game. So that's why I've also included the advanced character blueprint. So as I said, for this video we're going to look at the simple character blueprint. It's found under Sci-Fi Warriors, Blueprints, Simple Character Blueprint. It's actually called third-person character, okay, because it's based on the third-person character template that comes with Unreal Engine, and this is basically just a small modification of that template. So if we open it up, you're going to find some very simple and straightforward functions for a third-person character here. Mainly it's just the inputs, the camera, and the meshes. Okay, so if I go to our viewport, you also be able to see that when you click on the meshes, these are separate pieces because of course this is a modular pack, and you should be able to switch all of these out. So we'll also have a little quick look at the advanced character blueprint. We'll open that up in BP advanced character, and you can see the difference here. The advanced character blueprint is a little bit more complex, actually quite a lot more complex, because it uses not just this blueprint, it also uses some widgets for the menus that you need to customize your character, and you know, change the morph targets, maybe if you want a different face type, and so on and so forth. Okay, whereas the simple one is just as I mentioned, just some basic inputs and our skeleton meshes. So now, how do we make use of this character blueprint, this third-person character blueprint? I've got a level open here in the background, as you can tell. It's found under Content, Sci-Fi Warriors, Maps, Demo Map, Simple Character. Okay, if you open that up, you'll be where I am now. Okay, if you hit play, as you can see, we can move our character around, we can jump, and all that good stuff. Okay, so now how we make use of this, the way you set it up, let's say if we had no character here, basically what I would have to do is go into the blueprints, open up the simple character, add the third-person character blueprint, drag and drop it into the level, and we have it in our level, but we can't play with it right now, okay, because we haven't possessed it. So under the search bar in the details panel, I'm going to type possess, and under auto possess I'll click on player 0. Okay, if you choose player 0, you will now be able to possess this character, and basically that's how you do it. It works in any level. If I make a new level, say basic level, and drag and drop that same way we did before, under auto possess, choose player 0, hit play, and we got the same as a result. So if you have your own level that you would like to add these characters to, that's all you need to do. Okay, so we're gonna look at some more things we can do with this. If I open it up and go to the viewport, I've just opened up the third-person character blueprint in case you missed that. So under the viewport, I want to switch out some of the skeleton meshes here. Okay, let's say I want a different chest piece. If I select the chest and use the Find Asset button in Find in Content browser, you can see that under skeleton meshes, UE5 skeleton, we have a bunch of different assets that we can use with this character. So I want to switch out the chest piece. Let me choose this one and use selected asset from the content browser. As you can see, I've switched out the chest piece. Even in the viewport here, it's switched out. I can do the same for the feet. And choose that one, and we've got that. Can do the same for the helmet. Let me choose a different helmet. Choose this one. Scroll down to the mesh and add it there. And as you can see, we've got a completely different set of meshes on our character. Okay, so we can add and remove meshes in that manner. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys one extra mesh that we have, the inner clothing for the armor. So I'm going to remove all these meshes, these armor pieces. I'll clear the chest, I'll clear the legs, and I'll clear the helmet. And I'll just choose armor, and I will look for the inner clothing for the male character. That's this one here. Let's add that, and basically we have that. Okay, so yeah, this is how you can use this blueprint. Possibly a few more things you can do with it. Let's say we want to change the skin color on the face. Let's select the head, and let's go to the material sections. Element 5, let's look for element 5. As you can see, we've got instance male skin material and instance male skin 1. So let's say I choose 1 and add it there, and now I've got a different skin color. Okay, so if I want to change the character, let's say to a female, I can select the head as well again, and under UE5 skeleton, there's SK female here. If I replace our mesh with SK female, I'll have a female character instead. Okay, and I can change the skin on this one if I want to, but I'm using male clothing here, so I'm going to look for the female inner clothing and add that to the armor mesh, and now we've got a female character now. Okay, and we can add body armor and all the rest of that, same way we did before. I'll look for the female base armor first of all. And this is the female base armor. Previously we were using a male base armor. It looks different than this one. I think I can find it in here and choose it, and as you can see, it's got a different structure. Okay, so we've added the female base armor, but we can still use all the same pieces. We can use this for the helmet, and we can choose the chests and all the rest of that stuff the same way we did with the other character. So let's go for different pieces this time around. Let's go for the heavy armor. I think we already saw the heavy armor. Let's go for the engineer armor. So I'll add that to the chest, and I'll add this to the legs. And yeah, basically we've got a female character now. So yeah, that's basically what we can do in order to use this template. Very simple, very straightforward. In the next video we'll look at how we can set up a metahuman to use this template as well, and we'll also look at the advanced character blueprint as well. But yeah, this is basically all you need to do to get this working and running, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.